Hello there. I'm going to explain specifically how I'm going to grade the graphic organizer. Also, it's going to include the questions that some of the students have already been answering. Each section of this is going to get 5 points each. Now, you're not copying this stuff into the graphic organizer. This is what I'm looking for to award you points. So for the first text, global warming, talking about global warming, you must include for the 5 points. Topic, what is this passage about? Also need to include what point is the author making about the topic, an explanation, a definition, a description, no vague answers. You won't get the full 5 points if you just tell me the author says stuff about global warming. You need more than that. Is the author giving you an explanation of what it is, a definition, a description? Obviously, the author is talking about global warming, but what is the author saying? What's the point? Second part of this, you must include, to get the 5 full points here, what does the author think of global warming? How do you know that as a reader? What examples? Explanation. No vagueness here as well. No, it is bad. Obviously, you kind of are looking at some of the negative words and phrases and you're like, it is bad. Pretend I am not the teacher who's read the article a bunch of times. What does the author think of it? How do you know as a reader? Examples, explanation, no vagueness. Now, how does the author's purpose shape the key information? Little bit of information here as well. You must include for the 5 points. What is the author's purpose? Remember, maybe he's trying to give you information about something, to explain something, to try to teach you something. What is the author's purpose? Now be specific here. Don't just say give information about stuff. You need to be specific. Also, second part of this, how was the author's purpose shaped by their details? Remember, cause and effect, compare and contrast, etc. So the author of this global warming article, his purpose was, their information was shaped by, and then the last part of this, did the author use any definition, examples, or explanations to help you understand? Included here. Now let's take a look at the second article. I'm going to switch highlights a little bit so that you know I'm going to the second article. Now, second article text is the side effects of global warming. The 5 points here, you must include topic. What is this passage about? What point is the author making about the topic? Explanations, definitions, descriptions. Remember, the no vague answers, ones that you can, examples of this are ones that you can apply to any text. The author talks about global warming, includes some information about it. He explains some things, gives definitions. You need to give me specifics here. No vagues. For the second part of this, you're looking for what's the author's perspective on global warming. You must include for 5 points. What does the author think of global warming? How do you know as a reader what explanations, examples are given? In any of this, if there's any similarities, you still can differentiate in a different way, but you need the information there. Last part of this, we're talking about how does the author's purpose shape the key information? Again, 5 points. What's the author's purpose? Remember, inform, explain, etc. How was the author's purpose shaped by their details? Remember those cause and effect relationships, compare and contrast, etc. Did the author write it in time order? Whatever the author does to put their point across. And did the author use any definitions, examples, explanations to help you understand? Include this. Now I'm going to change this to these, but that's okay. I'm going to change it up here. Include these. Now, next part of this. Some people started to get these today. Some people are going to get them. Next week, you're probably going to gotta go a little bit broad on this, or we'll just start a different text. So the first question, how are the presentations similar? Up to 5 points here. I know I usually get you to write a whole paragraph. For this instance, on this particular assignment, no. You must include, though. Where do both texts agree? Use the information from the key information, the perspectives, and how the authors shape their purpose using key information. Use that information there. And of course, no vague information. You need to actually explain. Don't say the authors say similar stuff. No. You must include where they agree and an explanation. Second one. How are the presentations different? You must include titles of the text in your answer, because if we're going to go different, I want a reference in this. Or, I definitely need the titles in this one. No vague explanations. Yes, I know that the authors wrote different stuff. Please do not write that. You're not going to get the credit for it. Reference the text of where they differ and an explanation. Hope this helps. I'm going to put this in the assignment in focus. I'm going to put a link to this video to also help you.